How to get over a relationship, some really good reasons for getting over being dumped by your ex. Can there really be a plus side to losing that person you thought was the love of your love, if you are going to live by the idea that it's all a mistake and she will eventually come back to you? Then there's a good chance you are going to be disappointed and left with even more hurt. As for the conversations you will be having with yourself, she was the love of my life. I don't want anyone else but them. She was the one. How am I going to go on without them, etc., etc. You just can't imagine there is anyone else that can make you feel the way they did. Probably you will only remember the good parts of the relationship, and selectively forget the bad times. You are in effect grieving and pining for what might have been. You want to remember what you had, how you felt, and hang on to the yearning for that other person. The difference being, that person you are grieving for is not dead, but alive, and so for you, the idea of being with them is still alive, but grieve you will, and grieving will be different for everyone. You will feel loss, anger, depression, shock, etc. All are natural responses to loss. However, you don't need to stay in a state of grief if you choose to experience positive feelings instead. But what is it that will stop you from moving on? Why will nothing change? It's because you don't want it to. That may sound simplistic, and easier said than done, even harsh, but quite often that's the reason why most people never get over their ex. But there will come a time when enough just has to be enough. There can be a positive outcome if you let it. Then, something wonderful will happen once you choose to let go. You will feel empowered, in control. You feel like a survivor, stronger, almost enriched for the experience. It's like something or someone has shook you up and said, you are more than your relationships, because you are still alive. No one has died, there is still so much more you have to be thankful for. 1 chapter has closed in your life, another is now about to open. Ponder on this. The ending of a relationship is an essential life skill that is about maturity and self-preservation. Don't keep yourself in the past, because that is what it is now, the past. Reinvent yourself. Find who you are now. All that passion and energy can be redirected to drive you forward in your life. This could be the time to do that traveling abroad, get fit, look for that new job you have been thinking about for some time, take up a hobby, learn a new trade, go on a diet, have a makeover, start getting that social life that's been missing for so long, etc., etc. How do you let go? It's a choice, a decision you make. You can create positive feelings. You always have the choice to balance your emotions. You don't always have to be at their mercy. It's an acceptance of your powerlessness in a situation, and surrendering your loss. Rid yourself of the idea that you have to control everything that happens in your life. Your destiny doesn't always unfold in the fashion you have defined or expected it to. Your destiny is your life's purpose. We all have a destiny, big or small. Trust in the timing of the universe, be open to the many ways it might unfold. Don't become a victim, be a survivor. Prayer for Serenity by Reinhold Niebuhr. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference.